you're coming. Oh, I just remembered she was coming right back. Should we?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
Okay, we'll just chat for a second. Sorry, John.
John's gonna do a little on Facebook Live, so that's what we were. Oh, well, no, that's fine.
Oh yeah, did you use that paper? That, yeah, if you put that side on, it will go onto your watch, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's okay, yeah. And I think if we have an eraser, you might be able to erase that. I brought an eraser somewhere. You know what, I'll get you a new block.
That's what she is for.
Oh, it's okay, I've got an extra, yeah.
I'll sit on the other side so I can see you better.
Oh, yes, yes, whatever's more, yep, whatever works
There you
better.
go. You're welcome.
Hello again.
All right.
Got enough room there?
Yeah, I can. All right, so hi everyone. My name is Greta, and I'm really excited to do this program with you today. Last year, a few of you attended Block Printing 101, and that was a Zoom program, and people from home used potatoes to do some patterns and simple prints. So today it's envisioned as a little bit of a step up from that, where you're going to be carving a block. These are soft cut blocks, so they're very smooth and easy to cut. And there are various cutting tools on the table. Those are very sharp, so just make sure never, grab it by the blade, and when you're carving, make sure your hands are behind the blade, not in front of it, even the other hand that's not cutting, because if you slip, you don't want to cut yourself accidentally. But this material, it shouldn't skid too much, but if it seems to be slipping, I have shelf liner that we can cut pieces of, and that helps to keep it stable on the table. Where's my scissors?
You want me to get scissors?
Yeah,
Oh, you are.
yeah. So today, I will start by just sort of doing a little bit of a show and tell up here, and feel free to come up and look at some of the things I have on the table. I'll just do a little bit of an introduction to block printing or relief printmaking, and then we'll work on carving and printing our blocks. So at the table you should have everything you need for putting an image onto your block and carving it. And then up here we will get out the ink and the tools. So this is a brayer, it's what we'll use to roll out the ink onto this piece of glass and then onto the block. And then we have some different kinds of paper. This is just standard sort of inexpensive printmaking paper, but I also have some nicer papers too. The printmaking papers that you use with the hand printing, it's good if they're nice and thin and smooth. So I have some Asian papers here that you can use once you take a proof. So once you do test print with this paper, you can choose paper and print some nicer images on that. So we'll do that at the end. Let me think. So relief printing is pretty much the most accessible form of printmaking. Whatever you carve away will not print, so that will remain white or paper colored. So it's sort of a flip where if you draw on your block, just remember to cut around the dark, what you want to be dark. And today we are just doing one color. We'll just use black, but you can do these in colored inks. There are different ways to do multiple colors on a print, but we won't get into that today. So I will just show you a few of the materials. We're using the soft cut blocks today. There's other kinds of soft printing blocks. Linoleum is a traditional block as well, and I have extra linoleum blocks if anyone wants to try, but it is a little bit harder to carve. but you can create more detail with the linoleum. And then I want to show you, this is a wood block. It's Sheena plywood, also from Japan. And this was the print that I made from carving that wood block. So you can get a lot of detail in the wood block. And the nice thing about the wood too is some of the grain lines show through, so you really get a sense of the material that you're using, whereas what we're using today is just a smooth surface. But that makes it easier because you can carve in any direction. I have some books up here, and I also made a few templates for inspiration. You can feel free to use any of these images that are on the table for your block, or if you want to do something completely different, feel free to do that too. So it's really the sky's the limit. So what I'll do is I'll walk you through, if you want to use an image that's already printed, how to get that onto your block, and then just carve away the white space, and then we'll print it. So does anyone have any questions to start out? Okay, yeah, be careful to, the gray papers are transfer papers, so those are smudgy and will get your fingers dark. And the blocks are double-sided, so maybe to start out, if you want to just take a couple of different tools and carve in a little bit into your block to see what kinds of line they make, then you can flip it over and you can still use the other side. So if you want to, pick a tool. And one thing that I will point out is you want to hold it in your hand like this, and when you carve, you don't have to go in deep, you just kind of almost go right across the surface. So I will demonstrate. So just making sure to cut away from yourself, just hold it almost parallel to the surface and push it right through. So if everyone wants to, So Kim, and try holding it so that the end of the tool is right in your palm. It's a little bit small for that, but then you get more control. This is the fun part. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is coming around here. This is what we call a registration template. So you want to put your block right in the middle, and we have paper cut to size. So what this does is it shows us where to put, we're gonna put the paper on top, and after we get ink on the block, you're gonna use this tool to do that and get the ink up onto the paper. But first we have to spread out the ink. So let me get all right. I'm just gonna mix this a little bit.
Well, geocaching.
Letterboxing is similar, except for you often have
All right, so what you want to do is just
a
to
stamp of your own that you
kind
use
of a
and
thin layer of ink down at the bottom here.
so I think I've heard of people
And this
doing
is
that
what we call a brayer. It's going to be the ink roller.
So then you roll it across
Yep,
that.
so you're going to roll it, but just roll it in one direction and then lift it up and then roll it again, okay? That's going to get the ink covering the roller nice and evenly. So go ahead, yep, and you'll see, just keep going and you'll get ink spread out. And here, do you want me to bring it a little closer to you? That might be easier. Whoop, that's all right. And a few more times. Yep. And yep, you're getting there. And you don't have to actually move it back and forth, just up and down. And give it one more time. And now come over here.
Where do I set this?
So don't put it down. You're gonna roll the ink onto the block, okay? And do it a couple of times. Yep. Just the way you did it before, yep, there we go. Now get a little more ink from there. Yep, and now come and roll it out. And one more time. And try going in the opposite direction so you get this edge right here. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. All right, and I think maybe get one more thing of ink, and then we're ready to give it a test. So roll it on out. Roll it all the way to the end. There we go. Okay. Don't roll it again. Just set this upside down like that, and that will keep the ink off of the paper. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the paper right there, and this is called a baron. And you're gonna just press down and move it around in little circles, okay? Perfect. And give it as much pressure, a good, yeah. And rub it all over, yeah. How does it feel? You think you've got everything? Give it a few more circles. And then when you're ready, we'll pull up the paper and see what it looks like.
I think I might be pulling up the paper.
You ready? All right. Go ahead and pull it up gently. Cool. What do you think? You like it?
Can we see?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
wow. That's great.
It looks just like my car.
It's beautiful. So I think we could get a little bit more ink on it. It was a little bit light of an ink layer. Do you want to make any changes to your block, or do you want to print a few more just the way it is?
I might like a little more.
You want to do a few more changes? Now, there's something we should do before you go back. This is called a ghost print. We're going to try to get some of that ink up by doing it again. And this one won't be a good print. It will just be to get some of the ink off the block. Nice. Yeah, it is. It's a workout. All right. I'll pull that up. Awesome. So we are going to wash your block. Wash that ink off. It's water-based ink. You can dunk it right in there, and the ink will come right off. And then we'll dry it with, yeah, you can use that. Dry it with a paper towel, and you can go make your changes. That is looking great. Oh, yeah, and just be gentle with it though, so because I see a little piece coming off. Yep. Awesome. All right. And what I like to do is I like to take my proof back with me so you can refer to that to see what you wanted to.
Still a little wet in the
Still
cracks.
a little wet in the cracks, yeah.
Because it's hard to get them in the cracks.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully that will dry up before you come back to print again.
You want to try yours? Or?
Are you ready? Okay.
Well, as ready as I can be right now.
So it's we made it a little messy, but we'll make it work. I'm gonna get some more ink on the slab. So I was saying we want a thin layer, but enough to get good coverage. So normally what you do is you lay out just sort of the width of the roller. And then, yeah, if you want to set your block.
Okay, just one smush.
So I'll show you what to do with it. Yeah, one smush. And that might be a little bit much. So what I do is pick up ink from the top of that. And you just go.
Do you have another small tool?
Sure. Just go in one direction, just straight up, lifting it at the end. And don't get all the ink because you don't want it too thick. But let me. You would like a little small tool. Let's see. Is that small? Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, and so she had gone back and forth. We really only need like one strip down the middle.
Oh, I'm
But no, that's okay. Just roll it until it's an even. So like this looks good, but you want it sort of an even coverage across the. Yeah, do it a few more times, and give it a little bit of pressure. All right. Well, let's try that. Now go ahead and with Oh, no, oh, don't set it down. You're gonna take that ruler and roll it right over your block. Yep. And you're gonna just go in one direction, so not back and forth, because that will pick ink back up. And go back to your slab, so roll it once or twice and then go back to your slab and you'll get a little more ink on. So roll it, yep, okay, and that's perfect. And then roll like that. And then go, I think, one more time. That's looking really good. And then go back over there. Okay, and now take that and flip it. So, yeah, perfect. And so I might have to change this out because we got ink there now. This is the registration template to keep it centered. So you want to put the paper, this is the smaller size right there. And then I'll let you, so just go right down in the center and with little circular movements, apply a gentle pressure, but enough pressure that you're trying to basically pick the ink up off the block onto the paper. Yeah. And you can do a little bit more pressure, I would say. And make sure you hit all the four corners. That sometimes I miss that edges or corners. And then when you think you've gone over everything, we'll peel it up and see what it looks like. All right. So do you want to do it? Okay. Yeah. 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 And just gently pull it up.
Oh, it's
Is
kind
it
of
stuck?
thick. It's thicker than I
Oh,
thought.
the paper is thicker. Yeah. Oh, you got a good print. What do you think?
Not too bad.
Yeah. I like it. I think it has a lot of energy. Like it has a lot of movement in the lines. So this is a proof. So what you can do is if you think, oh, I have more lines than I want to carve away more, you have that option now.
Okay.
What do you think? Or if you want to make a few more prints and sit with it and see if you want to leave it, because there's also a danger of carving too much away.
Right. I think I already carved more than I wanted to
I
here. It was
see.
kind of a mistake at the beginning.
Oh, I do that all the time. Yeah.
So that kind of messed me up. But
What I think it would really, the flower would stand out a little more if just some of these extra lines were carved away.
oh, good idea.
So that what's dark, even though there's lots of white within it, if there's more white space around it, then it will stand out a little bit more.
Good idea.
So I would say just a couple of the lines in here. I like this though, but maybe a couple of the lines in here. And then, yeah, if you wanted to up here, but I think that looks really cool. I like that
What
pattern up
about
there.
this one? Do you think that should go or stay? Or
Totally up to you. Yeah, I would say, because it's also sometimes good to kind of stand back from it.
Yeah, the way everything
I do like it.
That's right. Okay. It's just like the reverse of when
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like,
I would almost start with just right here, don't you think? And that would make, there would be a little bit more space right around the stem to make the flower stand out.
eyes are a little funky.
right. Okay.
What,
Just
but
get
up to
rid of
you,
the-
up to you.
No, I think so. I'm just gonna
Okay,
get rid of
just that, like right there.
Yeah, from like there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean just give this or we'll do a ghost print because that pulls up a little bit of ink.
and Greta, just to give you a heads up,
Oh, we're almost out of time.
It's a little after 2:30, and we
Okay.
probably can go to 3.
Okay,
Michelle's got something at 3:30, and we've got to pick up,
Okay.
so, yeah, so we'll,
sorry.
that's okay, no, so let's just, people can get their prints or whatever.
Are you surprised?
Oh, that looks cool.
It's a ghost print.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Thanks.
Ooh. Nice. So, it looks like there was a little piece that was carved but still attached right there as well. So that one might, and that would be on this side. Not sure. Oh, right there, that piece. Just so you're aware of it. That little piece was carved into, but not fully.
Should I correct it, or I kind of liked it the way it was?
If you like it the way it is, then just be careful that you don't pull
Right.
that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should change it if you if you're happy with it, because I've had prints where I'm like, oh, I like it, but I want to make a few changes, and then I do something that I regret. So it's up to you if you even want to do any more, or if we could print it on nice paper.
I think I like it.
Oh, yay! Okay. Well, let's get a few more proofs done, and then I'll get you back up here. You can choose some nice paper to print it on.
Okay.
And here's your block back.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
see. I'm ready to do that again.
Okay, you're ready to do that again? All right.
That's neat.
Because I still don't know if it's good or not. That's like a pond, kind of.
Oh, nice. Good idea. All right, so we're getting more ink on it. And you think it's all the way dry, because it might print funny if it's still a little wet. Here, I'll let you roll that out. Perfect. Nope, remember, just up, not down. Yep. And a few more times, just keep it right in the middle so it doesn't get too messy. Yep, let's do one more time because it looks a little thick. Yep. All right, go ahead and roll it onto your block now. Yep, and go back to the ink slab. Yep, and now roll it out. Whoop, that's all right. It's a little far away, isn't it? Okay.
I want you to do that right there.
Yep. Okay. I think you got enough ink on it to get a proof. So I wouldn't put more ink on it because it might get kind of muddy. So I'll put the paper where it should go. There you go. Phyllis, you're ready? Next? Oh, are you?
It's just a.
Ooh.
Are you
We'll
going
see.
up to do it?
I'm just gonna get a picture.
All right, what do you think? Ooh, cool.
Oh, nice, nice.
Do you like how that turned out?
Mhm.
Do you want to do one more print like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to add more ink. Just roll that a few times on the ink slab. Yep. And now come back and roll it out. And I think, do you mind if I get one little spot, because I'm seeing. All right. Will you position the paper so the corners are right there? Yep, that's pretty good.
That's really cool. Pick the good things and. Which scholar was that?
Turn the paper turned when I did it.
Oh, that's all right. I think the block turned with it, so why don't you keep going, and then we'll pull it up. We'll see what happened. Whoop.
Well, it came out the same as that one.
Yeah.
I think the block just turned with it.
That one's a little bit darker, so we got a little more ink on that one. All right. Do you want to rinse that off?
I think when the time comes, I definitely will.
All right, Phyllis. Lay your block right in the center.
Okay.
Get everybody to do their print.
Perfect. Now, it's a little messy here. Take this, roll it out on the ink slab a couple of times. Yeah, that's nice. Perfect. Then you're gonna take it and just roll it over your block. And it might take multiple passes, but just recharge the roller with
Do I
ink.
have to cut these around it out or no?
No, you don't have to cut anything else out if you like it the way it is.
Thank you.
Now, Phyllis, go back to the, get some more ink.
Okay.
Yep. And then roll it out. So kind of go back and forth between. Sure.
Okay.
Yep. And just, you can go,
This way.
yep, that way too. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't do much more than one more time, maybe just to get that corner.
Okay.
Yep. And then,
Cross this way one more time.
sure, one more time.
You not?
And then flip it so that that part is on the paper, so that will keep the ink. Or no,
Go.
just, yeah, just
on
set
the.
it.
Yeah.
And then, whoop, we got that.
There's a couple of these, is that one you're looking for?
Okay.
All right, and just press it right down and move it sort of, yeah. You can kind of move it in circles around the block.
You did that pretty quickly too.
And you can give it a good amount of pressure.
Okay.
Yep. And then, yeah, just make sure you kind of hit at all the areas. So excited. All right, so when if you think it's good, I would lift up from,
From the
yeah,
corners?
from the corners and just lift it, pull it up. Ooh,
Okay.
I like it.
Not too bad.
Well, this is what a proof is good for, because then if there are any areas that
Right.
you think are a little bit like
Yeah.
not as you like
Right.
them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So, do you want to do
No, it's
another
good.
one?
I'm good.
I'm gonna do a ghost print. Just to get some of that ink off.
Oh, yeah.
But do you like it
I
like
like
that?
that. Yeah, I do.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because you can do like different ways of
Yeah.
inking and things.
Yeah.
And after we go through, if you don't mind hanging out, I won't wash your block yet because I want you can choose some good paper to do it on and see how it comes out differently. Or if
Okay.
you want to just do it now, actually, if you're not making any changes.
Okay. No,
So-
I'm not gonna.
Okay, so don't do too much in because you like it lighter. I would say just like one pass up and then one pass over each way. And
I
then
think you might be ready to do my real one.
you're ready to do your real one. So, and then just go over it once maybe.
Oh, can I see this?
And then,
Oh,
yeah, just in one direction or else it kind of, yep. And I wouldn't do much more if you like it
Okay.
light.
Yeah.
So we have different color. We have like, this is a very nice, smooth, bright white. We have the natural color, the off-white.
Let's do an off-white.
This one has some interesting,
Oh, yeah.
you like that?
Yeah.
So you want, wait a sec, we want to make sure we have the smooth side, yep, the smooth side down, and flip it around. So this is the largest size, so fit it so the corners go, yeah, and the outside corners, perfect. And, ooh, this will be fun. And that's, you know, it's semi-transparent, so you can kind of see as you go over it.
Yeah, so that would be easy if it turned.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think this is gonna look really good on this paper. I'm excited.
Okay.
So, yep, just lift it up and we'll see how it turns out. Ooh. Oh, that's,
Oh my God, that's great.
Oh,
That's-
that's beautiful.
Good.
yay!
wow,
I really like that. All right, I'm gonna-
Next.
Yeah, that's probably
All right, so will you put your block right in the center? Yep.
And I'm just gonna do this one for just doing it.
Okay, just regular paper. All right, go ahead and roll some ink onto that. Just roll up and then lift it, and yep, you can go that way. All right, so it's been rolled out a lot, so it's probably ready to go on your block. Now you want to get a little more ink. Yep, and then do it again. Perfect. I would do a few more layers. Yep, and get a little bit more. Oh, you look at the mermaid! Came out really well. All right, you ready to try it? Actually, do you want to do one more? Just to make sure we have enough. Oh, no, get some ink or else we'll be rolling it off. Yep. Okay, now go. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Alright. So.
You want this on good paper too? I'm gonna try good paper.
You want to do it on good paper first? Okay. Which paper would you like?
I should try it first so I make sure it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
But if you, it's looking, so you can also kind of see how it will look on the block. Do you like it?
Mhm.
So do you want to, it's fine, we've got plenty of good paper. If you want to choose one of these.
Okay.
So that, do you like this is a smooth and bright white. This one has more of an off-white color.
I want white, but is there one that's not like see-through but kinda sturdy?
So for the block printing, the thinner papers are actually better.
Okay.
They print better.
Then
But do you
probably that.
want to, this is a sturdier paper, you want one of those? Okay, we'll start with that then. So put the corners of the paper there. Yep, and then just put it down. Perfect. And then a little bit closer to you. There you go. And just give it some pressure and try to move in little circles. Yeah.
I kinda like this one that one. That's cool.
You like that one? That one's a little camper, a teardrop camper that my parents have. Alright, so yeah, you can be kind of vigorous with, there we go. And now, ready to pull it up?
Oh, look.
Ooh! I love the mermaid and the sun. So, want to do it one more time? Do you want it a little bit darker? Or do you like it the way it looks there?
I like it this way.
Okay. Do you want it one more copy of it? Or you're good?
I'll have another copy.
Okay.
I guess.
So,
May I see it again?
That's awesome. That's great.
all right. Oh, Phyllis, thank you.
Where's the one with my
Oh.
little car?
Remember to just, yeah, one direction. Yep. Oh, roll it out a little bit more. See how it's not really even? You want the ink to look nice and even. So, yep, do it maybe two more times. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Now go back over there. Yep. Oh, and you don't want to go back and forth actually, because that will lift ink off. So you want to just go up one way and then just come back here, get more ink, and then go up again.
I might make this one a little darker.
Okay.
So it doesn't.
Sure. Do you want to try this white paper from here? See if it prints
Yeah.
differently for you?
I'll try that.
All right.
Don't make the diagonals.
All right. All right. That looks great. There we go. I will put this in the corner. Oh no. I messed that up. I'm sorry. I'll get you a new piece.
It's okay.
It's a little bit bigger than the other paper. All right. It's going in the middle there. All right.
Where's the one?
How's your froggy?
Candace would like the fog. Cause she my sisters love fog.
What's, oh really?
She would love.
All right. I think, see how you can see the image coming through? So I think we're good, except maybe that corner right there. Yep. All right, now go ahead.
Mama.
Oh, wow.
Mama, yeah, my block's bigger than yours.
All right, you're welcome, and you can save the block too, and you can take just rinse it off. The water's kind of dirty, but get the ink off so that you can use that again and print more.
Do you want to put more ink on it or just a little bit?
So I just set it in, scrub it.
Yeah, it will
Because
come right
I'm
off.
doing the real one now.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, it's getting inky. All right.
Because I'm going to do the real one, then I'm going to do this
Ooh,
one.
nice. Yeah, you know what you're doing. All right. Nice.
Where do I set the...
You can put that right here, and we can dry that with, here's some paper towels.
Remember just one way.
Yep. Remember, don't go over too many times without getting more ink. But it's looking pretty good. I don't think if you do any more, it might lose some of the detail. So we can always do another one if it doesn't come out. So, which paper would you like? That's the transparent one. There's the white one. You want that white one?
I might
Where do I set this?
This one is also like semi-transparent. You like that
You
one?
can do it again with different color ink.
All right, now watch out. You want it? All right.
Yep, right there, yep.
You know what? We might have put it the wrong side down, but we'll see how it turns out. It's picking up well. All right. Oh, we just missed that corner. So let's do it again. We can do one more. Thank you.
And where do you want these?
Here. Oh, those belong to the library, so you can give them to Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, remember, did you get more ink? And I think we're gonna try this paper. Okay. Perfect. Yep. I think that's good. Perfect. Now. All right, and just make sure to get all the corners. That's looking good. All right. Ready to pull it up?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Whoa, that looks awesome. Very cool. Yeah, nice job.
Beautiful. Are you happy with it? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna do that one. Thank you.
Do I need more ink on this?
Let me see. I can put a little bit more on.
I had a really good elementary art teacher and we did something like this.
Good lord, that was pretty complex.
I remember like being like, okay, don't cut yourself, because we were like in fourth grade. or
Yep,
something.
yep.
All right, roll it just a few more times because I see it's still a little bit thick.
Use styrofoam trays, like you
Yep. Oh yeah, you can do that.
That was-
Yeah. All right, I think that's looking good.
there's a lot of kids, so.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this would get.
Yep. And remember to get more ink.
Carved or the pressed styrofoam trays and then use that kind of.
Oh, okay.
That looks great. All right. Ready for paper? Oh, here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't know if I got it. I think we have to switch this water out. All right.
You want me to fill this up?
Oh, really?
want me
You
to-
don't
yeah,
mind?
yes.
Thank you. All right, what kind of paper would you like for that one?
You don't have to do a test.
I might just do the same one that I did.
That white one? Yeah, this is a really good, it's called Masa Paper. It's a Japanese paper. It's very good.
Because then that might look.
I think this is not quite.
Yes. So you can't really tell since the ink is on it.
Yeah.
That much. So you can't really tell where the lines
All right.
are.
Oh, okay, no, that would be great, yeah, no, and ready, better, if you Shannon's gonna do hers. John.
There.
Yeah, you haven't done yours.
Oh, awesome. What do you think?
Wow, wow,
Like
that's
it, Mama?
really fancy.
You don't like it?
That's really awesome.
Take it.
I think it's
Lovely.
pretty.
I like
You want to do another one, Mom?
Nope, this one's good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. The
Nice.
She,
Yep, she's coming right back with that.
You look like you're experienced.
Yeah, because you don't
There you are.
You didn't get one on that nice paper, right?
Right.
So come on.
I made a slight change.
Oh yes, let's take a look.
Slight changes.
So put it.
I made this slight change over here because I thought,
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
let's see what happens.
All
Oh,
right.
what do
So
I-
put it right
Oh,
here
right.
so the top is right in line with that. And perfect. And go ahead and roll that a couple times up. Yep. And then over the block. Perfect. Lovely. All right. What kind of paper catches your fancy? I have 4 different kinds in here.
Whichever one you think is best.
It's really up to the artist.
I don't know, the white one. I
The
like
white one,
that
yeah.
bright one.
That bright white is nice. So you want to do the smooth side down. This side's a little bit smoother and shinier. And
This is very fun, thank you.
oh, I'm so glad you came.
I am too.
I think I didn't do a good job at the beginning of introducing things and explaining things, but next time I will do better.
No, I think you were fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think you were fine. So it's hard to get started like that at the beginning of the project.
I haven't done anything in person for so long.
Oh.
No, this is very different from,
Yeah.
No, it was right. It was, I think I like the way the momentum picked up as we went along.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
it
the
was
carving
just
is the
right.
most time-consuming part, and if you're in the right state of mind, it can be very relaxing. But if you're trying to get it
Yeah,
done,
it's kinda-
then
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not. So it's hard to have a
I want
time-consuming.
to do this again.
Would you like to do this again?
It was really fun.
I would come back and do it again for sure. I would love to. So keep an eye on the library and find out from them.
Do you
Okay.
think it's ready?
Yeah. Ooh.
All right.
What do you think?
I like it better.
I think that the changes were good.
Okay.
oh, good, so you.
Thank you for your feedback.
Did you want to get one more print on it?
No, I'm all
You're good
set
with
because
that?
I know your time is limited.
Okay.
I'm all set. Thank
Because
you.
we need the froggy printed. Oh, John's too.
Yeah, John's and Shannon's, yeah.
Well, the printing is quick. All right, so I love his expression. Oh, okay. Perfect. So you want to, and we've got enough ink on there.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad you came, and I love your print. Yeah, actually go a few times. Yeah, Perfect. And now go over your frog.
And do you just do it one way?
Just one way and a couple of times. So like twice and then pick up a little more ink and then try going the other way. So I would go that way and get his little back foot.
And it's this one?
Yep. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, let's try that. Paper choices. Everyone really likes the Masa paper. That's the bright white, smooth paper.
I can do anything.
But we've got other options too, up to you. Those are kind of like semi-transparent, kind of a nice off-white. Wait 1 second. We want to make sure the smoother side is down. Can you feel which one? Yep, perfect. And that, I think you're going to line up with the largest box. It's an 8 by 10 piece of paper. Yay! Okay, now just, yep, just sort of with an even pressure. And this paper is easy because you can see right through it. Oh my god, I love it.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I would do just maybe one more time around. Yours is hard because it's an irregular shape.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pull it. We can always do it again if it doesn't come out perfect. Show Phil.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Do you want one more?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so quick once you get going to do the printing, and that's the cool thing is that you can make as many as you want. I have to apologize because I think my flowers had a little bit too much detail. I think the frost. Yeah. I was not thinking.
So can I just get like a
Regular?
Yeah.
You want this?
thick, nice thick?
Yeah. Do the other side. Yep.
All right, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my daughter loves frogs, and she's away for the summer, so I'll send her a frog card.
I love it. Aw, thanks. Yay, that looks good. And I like the way that they look different. Like both of your prints look different. Oh, thank you so much for coming.
I have to
Come
roll
on
it right
in.
now.
Good to see you too. I should, yeah.
I think you probably go
Oh,
this
do it the
way.
other way?
Is it?
Yep.
If I got it?
And then take that.
Okay, I'll make a point to
And
set
just
up.
one way.
Oh yeah, one way.
And I know you're busy, so I really appreciate it.
And then,
Just roll it.
yeah, one way a couple times. And then,
Roll it the other way.
yeah, and add a little more ink. Because you want to get this bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're going fast.
So we just use this to scrub it off?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
water. It should just come right off. With,
So
there's
is
a little
that,
soap
is
in
that
it.
good?
Yeah, I would say, John,
Do I
I
need
would
to get
go right
Okay.
over there. But
That's really beautiful.
yeah, one more thing, swoop of
Okay, have
yeah,
you done
and
this
then
before?
just right over. I'm just seeing a little bit of.
Okay, just right up
Yeah,
at the top.
perfect, perfect.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what paper would you like?
I'll use the see-through paper.
See-through paper. Well, we have a couple
Or
of.
what's the nice paper?
Yeah, so
Did
there.
you really do that?
That is.
Yeah. Well, I've done it before. I told Greta I've done it before, but with the Dremel. I've never done it with the hand tools. But
No.
So John, this one has you have the nice fibers. You like
okay.
that?
Yeah, I'll use that.
We also have this off-white one, which is not as transparent.
I might do.
We can do a couple. Oh,
Okay.
you know what? Did you put it down yet? No. Flip it around because you want the smoother side.
Oh, okay.
Watch it. Wait. Sorry. All right, and now match it with the largest
The
square.
lovebirds.
Yeah.
For your special someone.
And you said just do even pressure
Yep.
with it.
Just and you can kind of just put your weight right on the handle and little
Yep.
circles. I like to do just sort of radiating out from the middle around the edges. And this kind of paper, yeah, you can see it really well
Yeah.
when you're doing it. That does look awesome.
So is it good now?
No, I think you didn't quite get
Oh,
that
okay.
corner. Just make sure
This
to
corner.
hit all the corners. And right down there. All right, let's see.
Greeting cards.
Oh, I think you might have, oh yeah.
Oh wait, do I have to do it? Should I do it again?
That's
or-
what I meant to say is like these are great to do to make little cards or we're gonna do it again because we got
Oh, I smudged
messy.
the- I smudged the
No,
corners.
it shouldn't. We shouldn't. Usually
okay.
there should be some kind of,
So should I ink it
Plastic.
again?
but yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And I think what is on there?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think it's part of the stamp maybe, but I don't know how it got on there.
Oh, little bits. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that ink, I'm gonna put a little more ink. It's not
Okay.
looking quite. All right.
Yeah, those ones all go under the stairs.
All right, go ahead and roll that. And yeah, just straight, no, just
Oh,
one
just one
way.
way. Yep.
Yeah, until it looks really nice and sort of velvety and consistent and like, so I think a few more times. Okay, and that is the danger of shared printmaking stuff because the mess.
Yeah, it just has the.
So go ahead, go over that.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's why those got that way. That's all right.
And then do
yeah,
it this
do
way?
it that way. Everyone really, I'm gonna have you try the Masa Paper because people really like that.
Okay.
And I think you should do like a couple because it's such a cool. All right. And this one isn't as floppy, so it shouldn't go down and pick up the ink.
Okay.
Oh, it looks so nice. I'm glad that they had fun.
Yeah.
I-
The kids that came.
Yeah.